Hey everybody, this is first time I'm actually doing anything live on Facebook. Actually, it's not Facebook. This is actually YouTube. Um, so I was listening to a spiritual, I guess, enlightened person, and one of the things he focused on was to be in the present moment. And I know if anybody here that's listened or read the Bible or done any type of soul searching. Comes under a lot of different names, kind of seeking what truth is for you or for the situation you're in. I figured I was going to start doing this. It's actually a little bit nerve wracking, to be honest, because I'm kind of opening myself up to the world and kind of seeing where this falls out. Not really having anything scripted other than just the concept when I put out there in the title. So, really just coming up with being present in the moment again, not scripting what I'm saying, not scripting what I'm thinking. Uh, and one of the things about being present, it's kind of a funny phrase, not taking your thoughts too seriously, because there's your ego, and your ego has the ability to try and always protect itself. So it's very much all about making sure it's protected, it's not hurt, it's very fragile, and it'll do a lot of things that you don't realize as you're in the moment. And what I mean by being in the moment, and I just want to apologize. I have a little bit of a cold. I actually think that is part of my releasing of whatever old things I have in my body. But I can talk about that at a later date. To get to the purpose of what the topic here, fear of success, just by the fact that I'm actually taking a deep breath here shows there's something that I'm physically holding on to. So as I'm doing this, I'm just literally trying to sit here and pay attention to my breath, my body, where I feel points of pain or discomfort. And instead of normally, I used to move away from that feeling of discomfort. And I realized, feel it, be with it, and let it go, let it through, because your body is actually fascinating. If you think about 80% of your body is made up of water. Water has memory, as a matter of fact, and what that means is if you're in a calm state and you sit here and you are angry, you're upset, even parts of your body, it'll hold on to that at the cellular level. And it's amazing if you don't sit and listen quietly to your body, uh, you don't realize how much is actually going on. One of the things that I've come to do quite often is meditating. And it's funny because I didn't do it for the longest time. I'm 42, and I just imagined, it's kind of hokey. What value do you get by just sitting there? And it's amazing and interesting when you let your body go. The fear of success, right? To go back to the topic, and I tend to go off tangents, but all this stuff is related. It's a flow of consciousness or flow of the moment. Um, so, what does fear of success actually mean? Being in a place in time where I don't feel like I'm prepared. I guess you truly are never prepared for anything. And that's actually part of the beauty of being in the moment. When you truly be in the moment at the time when you're experiencing and living life, the small spaces between nothing, the small spaces between, it's called no thought in the East. Uh, your mind will tend to create roadblocks or based on prior life experiences or prior sets of thoughts. So for me, what is fear of success? Stepping into what I believe me as a person is here to do. Now it's interesting. If you're in the moment, your ego, your body, your concept of you, the concept of I, uh, starts to get in the way. So there's a really interesting, subtle differences as we sit here in the physical body, in the physical space of form, of what makes us being able to execute and create in this life, in this body, in this form. And when I say form, I will probably make sure definitions are identified when I can. The purpose of form, i.e., the body, uh, is to execute and maneuver through space and time as a human being. And why that is important. We have all, as human beings, have the ability, unique ability, to be able to influence the universe and participate in creating things that are us universally. And when I say us, I mean everything, every living thing, every inanimate thing, everything that exists in this plane. We're all connected. We're all one at the quantum level. And what does that mean by actually quantum level? Well, at the very basic quantum mechanics, as I understand it, um, is interacting with the probability of an outcome happening. Now, it's an interesting thing because the fear of success is a very ego driven idea and a concept, because if I believe the outcome of my life is where it's supposed to be, where I'm supposed to be in my life, my thought process, my experience is exactly where I'm supposed to be right now. So the fear of success actually becomes the concept just that I said fear uh, indicates that I'm not in the moment. And as I'm speaking to you right now, I'm literally sitting here. Honestly, I couldn't even recite to you what I said. I'd have to go back and look at this video. But the beauty of it is being able to share this with the entire world, literally, that has an internet connection. There's somebody that I hope this may help. If it helps one person, become more open, being able to sit in a space where they're able to experience somebody's emotions and love. And that's really where we're at, what makes us unique, is our ability to experience love, see love for what it is. And it's something you have to experience. It's something you feel. It's not something you think. So fear of success is something that you can get rid of when you're in the moment. Because every experience that you have in the moment will lead you to success. Because there's lessons to be learned. Everybody has a different path, and each path is uniquely different. So there's really nothing to fear, period. So thanks, guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.